Right. Good evening. Welcome you all in today's class. I think you must be a bit confused that this is not the regular teacher whom you see in front of the camera in the other classes, right? Yeah. My name is Shomita, and for today's class, I'll be here. We are meeting for the first time. It's our first meet. Tell me, how are you doing? How was your week? How is it going? Yeah. Tell me about your week for some time. Then we can start the class. Our topic today is prepositions, of course. Yes. Fine. All good. Right. It was really nice. Wow. So good to know that. Hi. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Anvesha. You were swimming today. You were swimming today. Oh, that's nice. That's great. I hope you are also practicing whatever we are discussing in the classes, right? I know that we are done with nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives. Yes. So are you practicing them? What is it? Yeah, for a couple of minutes, we'll wait for the others to join so that everyone joins and then we can start the class. Till then, you can tell me what are prepositions? What do you know about prepositions? Just type some words and let me know that what do you know about prepositions? And then, of course, I'll start. Hi, good evening, good evening, good evening. Very, very good evening. Hi, Manyata. I'm great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I'm good. It's really a good week for me also. Good evening. Yeah, so why don't you tell me about prepositions? What do you think prepositions are? Like for nouns, nouns are naming words, verbs are doing words, adjectives are describing words. So, what are prepositions? Very good, Nivedita. Prepositions tell us the position of the nouns. Very good. Very good. Anvisha says, ma'am, you are so good. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind appreciation. Yes, others, what are prepositions? Preposition tell us the position of the noun. Right, right, absolutely. Okay, so let's start the class. Prepositions, the word itself tell you that gives you an idea about its action, what it is, why is it used in a sentence. Preposition, if you will break the word, you will like get its definition, you will understand that what is its function. Okay, right. I will, of course, discuss or tell you what are prepositions. Yeah. So the word is prepositions. Yeah. Let me know if it is visible from your screen. Otherwise, I will just zoom it a bit. Yeah, I think this will do. So the word is prepositions. If we will break it, we will get two words, pre and positions. Or you can also say pre and positions. Prepositions, right? So pre we will discuss afterwards. Positions. Position, this word itself tells us that prepositions are used in a sentence to tell us about the position. Now, position of whom? Position of some nouns that are used in a sentence. Prepositions are words that tell you about the position of the nouns that are used in the sentence. Okay. Now, positions, this word position refers to two things or more than two things. It actually tells you about three things. It tells you about the location or the place of the noun. It will tell you about the time also. It gives you an idea about the time. It also gives you the idea of movement or the direction. Okay, these are the three things that you come to know from prepositions, right? Though the word is position, and when we say position, we mostly understand about the location, right? But prepositions, they give you an idea about the location or the time or the movement of the nouns used in a sentence, right? Prepositions, they give us ideas about three things. It can be the location, it can be the time, it can be the movement. Okay. Now this word pre, then why is this word pre used? This word pre is used because this tells us that prepositions are used before the noun. Prepositions are used before a noun. Okay. Now before which noun, that we will discuss as we will, I will continue with the class, I will tell you. But this word pre tells you that prepositions are used before a noun, right? So prepositions are the words used before a noun, giving an idea about the location, the time, or the movement of the nouns used in a sentence. Those are prepositions, right? Okay. Before going to any further discussion, here is a boy. This boy, his name is Tim. And this poor boy, he has a dog whose name is Max. And our activity is, where is Max? So you will have to find out Max. From where will you find out? You will find out from the pictures that I will show you on the screen. Okay? Okay, chalo. Yes. Some of the words, like the answer is already there. Don't look at the answer first. Look at the picture first. So this is the dog whom you are supposed to find out, and type on the chat, where is the dog? Where is the dog? It is on the sofa. It is below the sofa. It is in the middle of the sofa and the chairs or the tools. Where is this dog Max? Where can you see this dog Max? On the picture that I have shared. Yes. Yes, some of you have given the examples of prepositions. Very good. Avni says a word or a phrase that is used before a noun or a pronoun to show directions, time, and etc. A word or a phrase. Okay, fine, fine. Hi, Priyanshi. Max is on the sofa. So, Max is on the sofa, right? Okay, very good, very good. Let's go to the next picture. Now, tell me, where is Max? Now, tell me, where is Max? Think about this table. So, now Max is where? Max is on the table. Max is under the table. Max is beside the table. Max is in between the table and the refrigerator that you can see. Where is Max? Where is Max? Max is standing beside the table. Very good. Oh, lovely, lovely. Now let's go to the next picture. Now tell me, where is Max? Max is under the bed. Max is on the bed. Max is like under the bed sheet that is there. Where is Max? Where is Max? Yes. Fast, 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 fast. Max is beside the table for the previous picture, right? Correct. Under. Max is under the bed, right? So in these three pictures, what did you do? You actually found out the location of Max, right? You found out the location of Max. Where is Max? Max can be like identified as the noun of the sentence. When you are saying Max is under the bed, you are telling about the location of Max, and you are using the preposition before a noun. You are using the preposition before a noun, right? While I was discussing, I was explaining the definition. I told these two things, that it tells us about the location of the noun and it is also used before a noun. So these two conditions are proved, right? It is used before a noun and it is telling you about the location of the noun. Okay. Now let's see here. So a preposition is a part of speech that shows the relationship between two things. Now this is very important. So I can't say Max is on and then full stop. Max is on and then full stop. Or Max is under and then full stop. I will have to use another noun, right? I will have to use another noun. I will have to establish a relationship of the preposition or of the noun, the subject, with another noun. So it is about two nouns. It is not about only one noun or a pronoun. Somebody in the chat also wrote about the pronouns. Yes. So it is not about only one noun or only one pronoun. It is about two nouns or two pronouns, or one noun and the other may be pronoun. That's fine, but it's about establishing the relationship between two nouns. Okay, one will be the subject and there will be another noun. So you will have to write Max is on the couch or the sofa or the table. Any other noun you will have to use over here. So this is one noun and then this is over one noun. And this preposition is used to establish the relationship between this noun and then this noun. Prepositions you are using to establish a relationship between two nouns. Okay? Okay. So, relationship between two things, that is why you will use preposition. There are three kinds of preposition. Preposition of place, I will write it down on your screen. There are three kinds of preposition. Number one, we all know this. This is just a revision for you. Preposition of place. And then number two, preposition of time. And the last one, preposition of movement. Preposition of movement, or this is also known as preposition of direction. This is also known as preposition of direction. So these are the three prepositions that you will have to know. Okay. Preposition of place we have already discussed. Like, where was Max? When you were searching for Max, you were actually trying to find out his location, right? So when the preposition is giving you an idea about the location of a noun, of a particular noun, then that preposition will be known as preposition of place. Fine, that is very easy. There are three types of prepositions I have already said. Now, if you will see these pictures, I have tried to give you some examples. There are many other prepositions that are used as preposition of place. Here on your screen, you will be able to find out some of them, like in. In, you can see there is a cat and the cat is in the box, right? So the cat is in the box. It is inside the box. On, there is a table and the book is on the table. So suppose if this is the table, I'm trying to give you an example. If this is the table, can you see the book? Yeah, if this is the table and this is the pen, right? This is the pen. So if I am keeping it on the book and if it is touching the surface of the book, then this is on. But if it is hanging and it is not touching the surface of the book, then it will be used as above. Then you will be using this as above, right? So if the pen is touching the surface, then this is on. If the pen is not touching the surface, then this is above. You can see both the pictures on the screen. The book is kept on the table and the book is actually touching the surface of the table. So that is on. The very next picture, you can see there is an owl. Like there is an owl, sorry. The owl is flying above the box. You can see that the owl is not touching the surface of the box, right? It is above the box. If the owl will sit down on the box, then you will say that it's sitting on the box. But the owl is flying and it is not touching the surface of the box. In that case, you will have to use above. Okay. So there is this difference between on and above that we will have to remember. Okay, under you can see that this little girl, she's hiding under the table. Between, we know that when there are two things and you have kept something in the middle of the two things, in the middle of the in the middle of both the things, then you are using between. The same thing will happen. Suppose prepositions is a huge area, right? It's very difficult to touch everything that is there in preposition in just an hour class, like a class that's the duration is only 1 hour. I will just try to tell as much as possible, okay? And then again, when we will discuss the questions, I think some of your doubts will be clear, okay? Between, if there is one chocolate, like in your birthday, you distribute chocolates, right? So if you have only 2 friends, then you will have to distribute the chocolate between your 2 friends, right? You have 2 friends and you will use between when you are distributing the chocolates, or your mother is asking that distribute the chocolates between your friends because there are 2 friends. But if there will be more than 2 friends, if there are 3 friends or 4 or maybe 5 friends, then your mama will tell you that distribute the chocolates among your friends. Distribute the chocolates among your friends. Okay. So there is this difference in the use of between and among when you are distributing something. Okay. Okay. But suppose like this strawberry is kept between the bottle, in the middle of the bottles or the jars. These are not bottles, these are jars. So the strawberry is kept in between the jars. Okay. There are 2 friends and suppose you want to go and sit in between them. So your location is between. You are sitting in the middle of both of your friends. Okay. But when you are distributing, if there are 2 people or 2 things, you are distributing between the 2 people or the 2 things. If there are more than 2, then you will have to use among. Okay. Okay. I'm sure you know all these things. I'm just revising once more. Behind is piche, right? You can see the mouse. This is the mouse that is trying to hide behind the box, and the opposite of behind is in front of. That is the last picture in the like on the screen. There is a house and the cycle is kept in front of the house, right? So samne, in front of is samne, behind is piche. And then opposite. So opposite is I am standing here and someone is standing opposite me, right? So that is like ispar uspar wala thing, opposite. Okay, these are some of the prepositions of place, right? One is missing, one is very important, that is at. One preposition is missing, that is at. Where do you use at? At you use when you are trying to refer to a particular point or a particular place, right? जैसे कि I will tell you, suppose you have gone, like you have gone for you have gone to school, okay? You have gone to school, and wait a bit, and you have reached the gate. Now you are standing at the gate for your friend. You are waiting for your friend, okay? So if your friend calls you, what will you say? That I am waiting for you at the gate. Gate is one particular point. It is not the whole school, okay? Try to understand that gate is one particular point. So I am standing at the gate. If you have crossed the gate and if you have moved inside, then that will mean that I am in the school. I am inside the school. I am in the school. I have reached school. I am in the school. But if you are waiting at the gate, then there you will say I am at the gate. Okay. Similarly, I'll try to draw over here. Wait a bit. We often use corner. We often use this word corner. There is a shop at the corner of the road. This corner. For corner also we often use at the corner. Okay. And of course, at is also used before the small places like Patia. I stay at Patia. I stay at Patia. But Bhubaneswar is a bigger place. It's a city. So in that case, you will have to say, I live in Bhubaneswar. If you are saying Bhubaneswar, Bhubaneswar is a big city. So I live in Bhubaneswar. But if you are referring to a small place like Patia, a particular point in Bhubaneswar, Patia. So I stay at Patia, right? So at is used in such cases. At was missing in the picture. So I just discussed about at, okay? In, on, at. These three prepositions are used as preposition of place also, preposition of time also, okay? In, on, at, in case of preposition of place, it is clear. When we will discuss preposition of time, you will find that in, on, at are used as preposition of time also. Okay. Now, what are prepositions of time? Preposition of place gives you an idea about the location of the noun. Preposition of time will give you an idea about the time when some particular action will take place, the time. Okay. Like in. So suppose when do you have your breakfast? We have our breakfast in the morning. We have our breakfast in the morning. In case of morning, we always use in the morning. In case of evening, you use in the evening. In case of afternoon, also you use in afternoon. But when it is night, you use at night or at midnight. Okay. So this is again something that you will have to remember. When it is morning, you use in. When it is evening, you use in. When it is afternoon, you use in. But when it is night, you use at. Okay. At night, at midnight. If it is midday or noon, when it is noon, ma'am, what are we supposed to use for noon? For noon again, you will have to use at. Okay. At noon. Acha. Apart from this, longer period of time, like if I am telling you about a particular month, if I am telling you about a month, I am not giving you any particular date. If I'm telling you about a month like January, February, March, before the names of the month, you will have to use in. Before vacation, summer vacation, puja vacation, these are longer period of time. So before longer period of time, it is in summer vacation, in puja vacation. Seasons, summer, winter, spring, autumn. When I say summer, I'm trying to tell you about all the 3 months that we feel summer. Nowadays, so it's like 4 months or 5 months, it's summer, right? The duration of summer is for 4 to 5 months. So summer means I'm telling about all these 4 to 5 months. It's a long period of time. So you will have to use in before the names of the seasons also. And April, January, all those things I have told you. But if it is the name of the day, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the days of the week, you will have to use on before them. The school reopens on Monday, right? So before the names of the days, you will have to use on. Before particular dates, like here it is given 24th January 2015. So it's a particular date. Today is 23rd May, right? So before 23rd May 2024, you are supposed to use on. My birthday is on so and so date. So before particular dates, Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th September, right? So before particular dates, you will have to use on. Before the name of the days of the week, you will have to use on, right? On Sunday morning, if you will go in this last picture, you can say that though it is written morning, I have used on. Just now I told you that before morning you will have to use in. But here I have used on before morning. Why? Because before morning there is this word Sunday. Before morning there is this word Sunday. Sunday. Right. Okay. So Sunday is the day of is the name of the day of the week, right? So that's why we are using on Sunday morning, right? Achha. Now this was in, on, and the last one is at. As I said that in, on, at, they will be used as preposition of place also, preposition of time also. Okay. Before particular timing, before particular date, you are using on, but before particular time, you are using at 8:30 a.m. This class starts at 8:15 p.m. Okay, so before the particular time, you are using at 12 o'clock, at 6 p.m. Apart from this, midday or noon, before midnight, before dawn, you are using at. These are some of the cases of in, on, at used as prepositions of time. Apart from this, if there are any other preposition that is referring to the time, any kind of time, that will also be identified as preposition of time, right? I know I was too fast. I discussed preposition of place, preposition of time like at a go, and I don't expect you to understand, like, of course, to understand, but to remember everything that I'm saying. Because see, you will understand with practice. The more you will practice, the more the concept will be clear. But for now, at least something, if not 100%, at least 30 to 40% is understandable, I believe. Is it so? Or nothing is understandable? Tell me in the chat box. I didn't look at the chat box for like last 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay, there is a lot of discussion going on in the chat box. Right. So, I am actually compelled to ask you, are you even focusing on the class, or is there some other discussion going on in the chat box? Yes, please tell me. shall I go start discussing preposition of movement? Shall I start discussing preposition of movement? Yes, no, please tell me something. Otherwise, it's like I'm talking to the screen. Okay, so the next one is preposition of movement or preposition of direction. That is the last one. Okay, that is the last kind of preposition. It's very difficult to concentrate, Hannah. Right. So preposition of movement or preposition of direction actually tells you when the noun is moving. If you will see these pictures, there is a cat, and in the first picture, the cat is moving like it's coming down. It's coming down the stairs. In the next picture, it is going up the stairs. In one picture, it has come out of the box. The arrows, I'm drawing the arrows to make you understand the movement. In the fourth picture, you will see the cat has jumped into the box. So in the third picture, the cat came out of the box. In the fourth picture, the cat jumped into the box. Fifth picture, you can see the cat is jumping over the box. Sixth picture, it's a mouse. The mouse is moving towards the box, and in the last picture, it's the opposite. The mouse is moving outside, away of the box. The mouse is moving away from the box, right? So in all the pictures, you can see that there is a movement. The preposition is related to a movement. In this case, as there is a movement related to the prepositions, that is why it is known as preposition of direction or preposition of movement. Okay. Whenever you understand that it is not stagnant and the noun is moving or the subject is moving and the preposition is giving you an idea that the subject is moving, you will understand or you will identify the preposition as preposition of direction. That's all. That's all about all the three kinds of prepositions. Okay. I don't know. I'm not able to receive any of your chats. I can't understand if what is the problem. I'm not connected to the chat, or what has just happened. Anyways, so these are the three kinds of preposition. I will quickly discuss about some very basic exercise, and then we will start discussing the Olympiad exercise. Okay, you are supposed to underline the preposition, as in you are supposed to identify the preposition, and I will be underlining using my pen tab. Okay. Yes. So the first one, underline the preposition in the given sentences. Question number 1. Please read the sentences on your own. Keep the flowers on the table. Very easy ones. Keep the flowers on the table. Which one is the preposition in sentence number 1? Which one is the preposition in sentence number 1? Keep the flowers on the table. On. Very good. So I will underline over here. You people can write the answers in the chat. Number 2, Tina is coming for dinner. Tina is coming for dinner. So here the preposition is actually giving you the reason. Why is Tina coming? Tina is coming for dinner. Number 2, sentence number 2. Sentence number 2. For. Very good. So here for is used as the it is trying to say that why is Tina coming? It is giving you the reason. Tina is coming because she will have dinner, or she is invited for dinner, or something like that. The sentence is Tina is coming for dinner. So here for is giving you the reason, like because, just like the word because for is used here, right? Okay, number 3. The bus is moving at full speed. Someone had skipped question number 2 and she or he jumped into question number 3. The bus is moving at full speed. So full speed. At is the preposition, right? Number 4. The baby is sleeping with his mother. The baby is sleeping with his mother. Number 4. 4. 4. Come on, come on. Yes, at. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, at. Done. At. Number 4. Number 4. With. Very good, very good. The baby is sleeping with his mother. I am going to the garden. I am going to the garden. Now see, this is preposition of movement. This is preposition of movement. I am going to the garden as in I am going towards the garden. Right? I am going towards the garden. I am going to the garden. So here to is used as preposition of direction. Okay. There were 2 apples in the basket. There were 2 apples in the basket. In is the preposition, correct? They divided chocolates among themselves. So this I was telling you, the difference between and among. The use of between and the use of among. So they divided the chocolates among themselves, as in there must be more than 2 people. Maybe there were 3 people, 4 people, or 5 people, or maybe more than that. Certainly more than 2, right? That is why we are using among. Okay, okay. Last one, the villager was hit by a robber with a stick. The villager was hit by a robber with a stick. Yes. Yes. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Among. Yes, among done. Okay. In number 8, you have 2 prepositions. One is by and the other one is with. Okay. There are 2 prepositions in sentence number 8. One is by and the other one is with. Okay. Now there is another exercise. You can see it on your screen. I have given you some options over here. You will have to find out the correct option, choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. So the baby sat dash the floor. The baby sat dash the floor. Yes, the baby sat dash the floor. Which one is the correct option? The baby sat on the floor. Very good. Very good. Number 2. Mayank jumped dash the river to save the drowning child. Mayank jumped dash the river to save the drowning child. Yeah, now see, here you are supposed to use into. Here you are supposed to use into. Why into and why not in? Ek to in is not there in your option, but why will I use into? Because when we were doing this preposition of direction, can you see this picture of into? What is happening in this picture? The cat is jumping in the box from outside. So as if this is the box and the cat is over here, the cat is outside. From outside, it is jumping inside, right? So when you are moving or when someone or something is moving in from out, moving inside from outside, we will have to use into, okay? Like this sentence is asked often. There is a pond and there is a boy who jumps inside the pond. Now what will I ask? If the sentence is the boy jumped dash the pond, which preposition will I use in this blank? We will use into. The boy jumped into the pond. Why into? Because the boy was standing outside of the pond, and when he jumped inside the pond. So it's a movement from outside to inside. And whenever this movement happens from outside to inside, you use into. Okay. So here also the cat jumped into the box and the boy jumped into the pond. And this sentence, Mayank jumped into the river to save the drowning child. There was a child who was drowning. Mayank jumped into the river to save the drowning child. Right? Into Mayank. Such a kind boy. Very good. Okay, number 3. Traveling dash air is no more costly. Traveling dash air is no more costly. Yes, tell me what will be the answer for number 3. Very good, Sashi Bhushan Singh. Very good. Traveling by air is no more costly. Wonderful. Number 3, the king fell dash the horse. The king fell dash the horse. Bye is done. Bye is done. Number 4, the king fell from the horse. The king, we can assume that the king was sitting on the horse and he fell down from the horse, right? So the king fell from the horse. Okay, number 5. We should not throw the stones dash the animals. We should not throw the stones dash the animals. Arpana, it was not that by. B-Y-E is different. Okay. We should not throw stones at the animals. We should not throw stones at the animals. Number 6. I have no coin dash help the beggar. I have no coin dash help the beggar. Very good. Who is this? Right, Nivedita. So I have no coin to help the beggar. Wonderful. Number 7, dash singing. I also like to dance. This is a very common sentence you often use. Dash singing. I also like to dance. Number 7. Number 7. Besides. Very good. So besides singing, B in capital. Besides singing, I also like to dance. Wonderful. Number 8. It is 5 a.m. dash my watch. It is 5 a.m. dash my watch. It is 5 a.m. by my watch. It is 5 a.m. by my watch. I often hear people saying it is 5 a.m. on my watch. No, it is 5 a.m. by my watch. Okay. Okay. Chalo. So this was a basic exercise. Now let's discuss some of the Olympiad questions. Yeah. Right. I'll increase the size. Okay. Yes. Question number 1. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks with the correct prepositions from the options. So we have lived here dash 5 years. These sentences, when you read the sentences carefully, you will be able to identify the correct preposition that you were supposed to use, right? So option number A is in, option number B for, option number C by, option number D after. Which preposition will you use? We have lived here dash 5 years. We have lived here for 5 years. Very good. We have lived here for 5 years. So option number B is the correct option. Number 2. Number 2. The class went on dash 1 hour. The class went on dash 1 hour. The class went on for 1 hour. The class went on for 1 hour. Tell me something. Is it tiring for you to stay in in a 1 hour class? Do you feel tired? And this timing, are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? No, right? Chalo. Great, great. Number 3, be energetic, right? So number 3, find the sum dash the two numbers. Find the sum dash the two numbers. So which one is the correct option? Find the sum dash the two numbers. I can see C, D, A, B number of options. Why don't you just write down the question number and then write down the option? So if for number 3, your correct option is off, like the correct option is option number C. So why don't you write down 3C so that it is like I can understand. It is easier for me to understand. Hai na? So when you are writing the option number, write down the question number and write down the option number. It will be easier for me to understand which answer, which question you are answering. Okay, number 4. I asked my teacher many questions dash the class. It's a very tricky one. I asked my teacher many questions dash the class. Let's see who can answer. 3D is not the correct option. Question number 3. Option number C is the correct one. I knew there will be someone who will tell me that option number A is the correct answer for question number 4. But no. For question number 4, option number A is not the correct option. I asked my teacher many questions at the class. That means you were standing at the class and you were asking the questions. Your correct option is I asked my teacher many questions during the class. During means when the class was going on, you were asking many questions, right? I asked my teacher many questions during the class. So for question number 4, option number A is not the correct answer. Correct answer is option number D, during. During. Many of us pronounce it as during. So I asked my teacher many questions during the class. Okay. Okay. Coming to question number 5. Question number 5. I will not go dash you come. Question number 5. I will not go dash you come. 5. 5D, until. I will not go until you come. Wonderful. Number 6. Wash your hands very carefully dash having food. Wash your hands very carefully dash having food. Option number A, at. Option number B, before. Option number C, during. Option number D, for. Wash your hands very carefully dash having food. 6B, wash your hands very carefully before having food. खाना खाने से पहले हाथ धोना है, right? So how many of you do that actually at home? Tell me. Raise your hands. How many of you actually do that? Before eating your food, how many of you actually wash your hand? You can raise your hand in the chat box. There is an emoji raising the hand, right? Before. Yes, before. Before is the correct answer for question number 6. I have a different question now. I'm asking how many of you actually wash your hand at home? Yes, someone is raising hand. Rasmita Biswal is raising a pinky hand. Okay. Now you understood, right? Very good. Very good. You should always wash your hand before eating your food, right? Wonderful. Good. Okay, coming to number 7. Look dash you leap. Look dash you leap. A proverb. This is a proverb. Look dash you leap. What is the meaning of leap? L-E-A-P. What is the meaning of leap? Tell me, what is the meaning of leap? L-E-A-P. Yes, everyone is giving the answer. Jump. Very good. So jump. Leap means jump. And your correct answer, many of you have already said, it is option number A. Look before you leap. What does this proverb actually mean? This actually means that many a times it happens, you have done something and then you think about it. Then you ponder upon it that जो मैंने किया वो मैंने सही किया कि गलत किया, करना चाहिए था कि नहीं करना चाहिए था, right? So look before you leap means before you jump, you think. You think before you do, do the action. काम हो जाने के बाद या काम कर लेने के बाद सोचने का कोई फायदा नहीं, right? If you once take the leap, if you have jumped, and after that you are thinking, अरे मैं कूद गया, मैंने गलत किया, so you have nothing to do after that. So before you leap, you look, as in you think. काम करने से पहले आप सोचो, ठीक है? Okay. Number 8. I will reach the place dash 4 o'clock. I will reach the place from 4 o'clock, until 4 o'clock, on 4 o'clock, by 4 o'clock. 8D. 8D. I will reach the place by 4 o'clock. 4 बजे तक मैं पहुंच जाऊंगा. 4 बजे तक मैं पहुंच जाऊंगा. I will reach the place by 4 o'clock. Okay, number 9. Number 9. Go there dash so that you can reach early. Go there dash so that you can reach early. Now, after, before, for. Go there dash so that you can reach early. Number 9. Number 9, go there now. Go there now. अभी जाओ ताकि जल्दी जल्दी पहुंच पाओगे. Go there now so that you can reach early. Very good. Number 10, there are 2 blanks. So when you are looking for the answer, please pay attention and see that both the options are correctly used in the blanks. Okay. The show is dash morning dash evening. The show is dash morning dash evening. सुबह से शाम तक. The show will go on or the show will continue dash morning dash evening. Number 10. Number 10. Number 10C. Are you sure? It's not 10A. It's not 10B. It is 10C. Are you sure? Neelam Kumari. Okay, very good. So the show is from morning to evening. So सुबह से शुरू होगा. It will start from the morning and it will continue till the evening. So the show is from morning to evening. Very good. Very good. So you all are smart kids here, huh? Very good. Number 11. They went dash the school. They went dash the school. For, towards, of, at. They went dash the school. This is a tricky question. This is a trick question or a tricky one. Let's see who gives me the correct answer. Let's see who gives me the correct answer. They went dash the school. Yeah, I'm sitting peacefully, waiting for your answers. Oh, acha, Anvesha. Right, okay, got it. Ah, I knew that 11A will be identified as the correct answer. See, in Olympiad, in such trick questions, we lose marks, right? So they went for the school. They went, movement. I told you, movement, moving. So we will use a preposition of direction over here. They went towards the school. School की तरफ चले गए. They went towards the school. Okay. A preposition of movement or a preposition of direction you will have to use. They went for the school is not the correct option over here, though it sounds correct. अगर use करोगे तो लग तो रहा है कि ये भी तो सही है, but no. This is movement, went, as in going, चले गए. So that is a movement, and you will have to use the preposition of movement over here. Okay. Number 12. Go to school, dash your sister. This is very easy. This is very easy. Yes, 11B is the correct answer. 11A, though sounds correct, but it's not the correct answer. 12B is very easy. Go to school with your sister. Go to school with your sister is correct. Number 13. Ram's parents were worried when Ram did not return dash lunchtime. Ram's parents were worried when Ram did not return dash lunchtime. So this is not lunch, this is lunchtime. If only lunch would have been written, then your answer would have been something different. But it is written lunchtime. So this is preposition of time that we will use over here. Use accordingly. This is question number 13. This is question number 13. Question number 13. 13D, very good. Anvesha, see, I got your name. Question number 13D is the correct answer. Very good. Okay. Ram's parents were worried when Ram did not return by lunchtime. Right. Okay. Number 14, we go to temple dash Mondays. See, name of a day of the week. We go to temple dash Mondays. Number 14. Number 14. Number 14. Number 14D, right. So we go to temple on Mondays. Very good. Number 15. The sun is just dash our heads. This answer I have already got above. So here there is a repetition, above, below, above, below. Above is our correct answer. That's just a mistyping over here. The sun is just above our heads. Okay. Anyone's sun is below your head? Is there anyone who says that the sun is below his or her head? Achha, can you tell me why this S is capital letter over here? Please type in the chat box. Enlighten me. Why is this S capital letter? Is that a misprint or a mistype, typing error, a typo? Or there is actually a reason for it? If you know, then you tell me. If you don't, then I will tell you. Why is this S capital letter? Ma'am, we are discussing about prepositions. Why are you dealing with capital letters? Ah, right. So, sun is a proper noun, as in it is the name of a star. Okay? Like Earth, Mars, Jupiter. These are names of planets. So, sun similarly is the name of a star. That is why S nowadays, in case of sun, S is capitalized. Okay? Okay, chalo. Number 16. Number 16, he got dash the bus and went home. He got dash the bus and went home. Number 16. There is only one sun and it is the name of a star. Okay. Number 16. What is the correct answer of number 16? Off. He got off. O-double-F. This is not O-F. Got off the bus as in got down from the bus. As in got down from the bus. So he got off the bus and went home. Got off is a phrasal verb. It's a phrasal verb. Getting down. Got off. Okay. Someone at the beginning of the class actually told that prepositions are words or phrases that tells us about the location of the noun actually. Okay, so number 17, he can complete the word. Till 20 we will do and then we will be done with the class. Okay, Number 17, he can complete the work dash dash Friday as he has 2 days. Number 17. Okay, so you will have to use, you will have to identify the correct option where in option, both the prepositions can be used. Both the prepositions can be used. There are two prepositions in each option, right? Both the prepositions can correctly be used before Friday. You will have to choose that option. This is a bit confusing. I also took some time to understand the question. You will have to use the option where both the prepositions can be used before Friday. Okay. Like if I go for question option number A, he can complete the work for Friday is not correct. He can complete the work to Friday is not correct. Doesn't make any sense. Option number B, he can complete the work by Friday as he has 2 days. That makes sense. Now see, the another preposition is before. So he can complete the work before Friday as he has 2 days. That also makes sense. So for question number 17, we will go with option number B. Both by and before, if I use any one before Friday, that will make sense. The sentence will make sense. Okay, that was a confusing one. Number 18, mother will take you to the shop dash you complete your homework. Mother will take you to the shop dash you complete your homework. This is a very easy one. Mother will take you to the shop dash you complete your homework. Number 18, after you complete your homework, right? Number 19, will you pass dash the salt please? Will you pass around the salt? Pass the salt around those who are sitting around the time, those who are sitting around the dining table. Pass the salt around. Number 20, my brother gets dash early in the morning. My brother gets up early in the morning, right? So 20 questions we have discussed. We have discussed about preposition of place, preposition of time, and preposition of movement. Okay, I believe you have got some idea, even if you have not even if you have not understood the whole concept. That's not possible practically, but you have got some idea in this class, right? Okay, chalo. So that's it for today's class, children. It was nice meeting you and teaching you. Thank you for joining. Bye bye. Good night. Have a great week ahead. Bye. Bye bye. Good night. Bye.